Dude.
The sound design in this is so cool, man.
It's crazy good. His
It's
vocals,
so cool.
the way his vocals are mixed is out of this world, really.
It's
Great day to play. Great day to play.
Are you ready for the main event? Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great day to play. Welcome on into the channel.
Yeah.
Whether it's your first time here or you are rejoining us, thank you for being here with us today. You are loved, appreciated, always welcome here in this channel, and you are
Enough.
Today, we have more Philippe with the Complex album. This is DRINKSMOKE, the official visualizer, and we are getting ready. I hope you're excited. It seems like you've been excited so far. We've been excited to see you get excited with us being excited about excitement. If you haven't already, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow along with our journey. Check out our live streams, Saturdays, noon Central Time, and check out our music on Spotify, Apple, Amazon, and all the other places that music exists. But without further ado, let's get ready to rumble! That was a fun opening, wasn't it?
That was good.
Wasn't it a fun
Yeah.
opening?
Yeah, I liked it.
Switch it up a little bit, you know?
Yeah, we should just do all of them like
Just
that.
all of them like that?
That's way better.
That was great.
That's way better.
All right, you guys ready? Dude, seriously, whoever made this visualizer was high as, like, shroomed out, man.
When I look up, yeah, I was in vain. Wasn't enough, then my mind can't think. People just realize if it was a girl I got in a trap, now I'm probably insane. Face down, they gon' lose in this game. All I got is a fear and a shame. Realize they just can't change. So sad that it just won't change. Got demons in my head, on my mind. I see it, I can see it, I can see it in my eyes.
Dude.
That's so hot.
Dude. Okay. Yeah, we found it. We found my favorite song on the album so far.
That's
for sure.
hot.
I love this.
That's hot, man. Yeah.
It's dark. It's melodic. It has
Yeah.
it has all the things that I enjoy.
All the pieces of the puzzle are there, and like just fit like the melodic simplicity of it, and yet how powerful it is.
You know what the chord structure in this reminds me of? Wake up in the morning, I got murder on my mind. AK-47, Mac 11, Glocks and knives.
Yeah.
Polo G, I believe that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like that same kind of vibe where it's so smooth but like he's still talking his shit, you know?
Yeah. And this is just where, again, just his deep, rich voice. Just, God, you couldn't do this. You couldn't do this a fifth higher. It wouldn't have the same feeling. You know what I mean?
No. Yeah.
Like, it's got to be down where it is. It's got to be down there.
Believe me, I got demons in my head, on my mind. I see it, I can see it, I can see it in my eyes.
I drink, I smoke, I drink, I smoke. Hold up, the call, for what, no what. I drink, I smoke, I drink, I smoke. Hold up, the call, for what.
Damn, this shit, my world's spinning. I'm spinning, smoking, I'm drinking this pain.
Dude, this is starting to give me like super like old school. Like now I'm starting to get almost like from like the tone in his voice and how it is like Biggie vibes. Like old school Biggie vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like
But like this is so exactly right now, like what is so in at the moment. And to hear it from an artist not from here, like this, no problem. If they played this on V100,
yeah.
no one would know the difference. They'd be like,
Yeah.
what is this? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like is really good.
Hashtag stop being xenophobic.
Yeah.
Because that's the only reason it ain't getting played. Like that's the reality, you know?
And the thing about this too is that the rawness and like the realness of like what he's saying and the things that he's saying, this isn't something that you usually get from an artist that's in a group.
Yeah.
Because be honest, like as a solo artist, you can say and do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want.
But like you're in a group and then you put out a solo song about like this, it's like,
but I don't feel like, again, everything about their group seems like they have so much flexibility and freedom. Like it doesn't matter. Like they're not affected by it. I almost, because we were just talking about why it's not played on V100. So I'm like, now I'm thinking about it. They're part of Sony. They're part of Sony Philippines. Does part of you wonder, because Sony Philippines is still gonna be owned by Sony, right?
Yeah,
Does part of you wonder if they're like purposely, like, yeah, they're giving them money and they're giving them their shot and they're putting them out there, but maybe they're purposely not pushing them on American stations?
Oh, I'm sure.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm like not shelving them, but like almost like to not compete against their
artists
US, their Western artists.
Yeah,
so they have the Philippine
$250
arm,
million into
right?
Yeah.
So because like they need to push those charts, right? Like that's the whole point, is they got to push them up in the charts. And if you spend too much money or too much resources on a different group, like then you're competing with yourself essentially.
Right. They've already spent $500,000 on Ray Schrimmer this year and Sway Lee. So now they, you know.
And again, I want to be very, very clear that I'm not okay. So SB19 is under Sony, FELIP is under Warner, which is, it's the same difference, right? They're still, it's gonna all be the same thing. But then like, and I'm not saying this like because we are producers, but we don't know the inside baseball when it comes to that. But it just almost makes me think that like this should be. Right? The vast majority of these songs were in English. They're really, really good. We should be hearing them on the radio.
Yeah.
With them popping on Billboard right now, right?
This song, especially, like this is just so.
That is one of the interesting things to me. Yeah. So yes, Warner is under UMG and SME, but like that is one of the things to me that's also interesting is that so Sony is only their music distributor. So who are they actually signed with? Because it is for distribution, but it also, like, when we get hit by them, they're hitting us for more than just distribution stuff. FELIP is under Warner as a solo artist. That's just interesting that you can be through a different label as a solo artist too. But my point remains true on all of that, is that like I question whether or not that's happening. You guys got to think that it's got to be, right?
Yeah.
Because they didn't have to put as much money into this project, right? So we could get into a whole thing about like how it works and how like who owns what parts of music, and then it's not just all front end, that there's master licensing and all kinds of different licensing that goes into these groups, and somebody owns all of that. So.
Silent, but let me tell you that I'm violent. Never know exactly what I'm thinking. So sick in the mind and I'm sinking. Yeah, you think that you know me, you're down. You think you can drag me around. You think I'm so easy, you go to hell till the devil. I'ma slap your boat, tell you what's when I look up. Yeah, was enough that I might get thick. People just tell lies, people was a good lie. Got in a trap, now I'm probably insane. Face down, think I'm losing this game. All I got is a fear and a shame. Realize that they just can't change. So sad that it just won't change. I got demons in my head, on my mind. I see it, I can see it, I can see it in my eyes. Believe me, I got demons in my head, on my mind. I see it, I can see it, I can see it in my eyes. Damn, this shit from world's spinning. I'm spinning.
Dude. The sound design in this is so cool, man.
It's crazy good. His vocals, the way his vocals are mixed is out of this world, really.
It's like it almost seems like they're double layered, but then there's just like different, like on like two or three different layers, that there's different sound design on each one.
Yeah.
To kind of give it that depth. You know what I'm saying?
That's definitely what's happening.
It's just.
And like the phase, like the way that they have the phase set up, it's like that sound that you always don't want from phase. Yeah. They've done it through purposely through the whole song.
Very, very interesting, man.
And listening to this song, like you can tell he's plugged in.
Yeah.
Like sometimes when we hear stuff from different places, it's like they're plugged into what they got going on. Like K-pop's plugged into K-pop, you know, like P-pop's plugged into P-pop. But like when you listen to this album, like he's plugged into like music all around for everywhere. Like you can hear pieces of each part in it.
He's really got his finger on the pulse.
Yes.
Of like what's going on everywhere right now.
Crazy.
Yeah, very, very true.
Oh, I wanted to keep going. going.
I was just yeah. Wow, 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 wow. That was something, man. God, I'm excited. We got 2 more. We got 2 more still to do, but it's just like there ain't a bad one yet.
Not yet. No.
There ain't a bad one yet, man. And I don't say that as in like I was expecting there to be a bad song, but like I feel like in their own right, every single one of them could be an A-side so far.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That one that was all tension. Like it's a good song, but like
I felt like that one was a lot like Rocksta. And that was definitely it. Like I feel like, okay, let me take that. I feel like every one of them could have a music video that then would make it kind of like could be released single with a music video. You know, where like some songs I don't feel like are made for that, if that makes sense.
I'm not sure if so far from the ones we've heard, that one that we just listened to and Rocksta, either one of those would have been the title track so far.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if I'm surprised or not that they picked Rocksta, because like
I think that Rocksta was almost like an intro. It felt like, you know what I mean? It was shorter. It almost felt like an intro to the album versus like, and you see it's a shorter album, so maybe instead of like making it like a title, because like technically the EP's name is Complex, and normally when you have a title track, the title track is generally aligned with
the same name
EP. So it almost felt like Rocksta was like an intro of what was coming, and then you got to see bits and pieces of that, if that makes sense. Versus just being like a title track.
This is wild. We're on a roller coaster.
Roller coaster of goodness.
Tune in tomorrow.
Tune in tomorrow for the roller coaster of goodness part 2, I think. Guys, what are your thoughts? Comments down below. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Check out our live streams where this was recorded Saturdays, noon Central Time, or our pop-up streams during the week, because this was actually a pop-up stream. Bow, 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 bow. And check out our music on Spotify, Apple, and Amazon. What?
No, that was just funny.
If nobody told you that they love you today, don't forget that we love you. You're appreciated, always welcome here in this channel, and you are enough. And last but certainly not least,
it was a great day to play.
Thanks, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.